I have been in Bangkok these last 10 days and I've been having so much fun, but it's time to move on. Today, I start heading south to the island of Koh Tao. But first, got a few things I gotta do. I'll be taking a bus about 10 hours south and then boarding a catamaran to take me over to the island. I've never taken an overnight bus before. I've taken overnight trains plenty of times. Well, like 3. But this is my first overnight bus. I did book a VIP bus. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what to expect. So the island that I'm going to doesn't have an airport. So the quickest, most economical way to get to this island is to take a bus down south to one of the port cities and then take a ferry, or I'm taking a catamaran, fast boat, over to the island. And I'm actually a little nervous. I've never taken something like this before, and I think I'm nervous because, like, it's an excited nervous because I don't know what to expect. I did confirm that there is gonna be hopefully a toilet on the bus, so that will make the night that much easier, but it's definitely gonna be an adventure. So I've been spending the day in my hostel, just kind of relaxing, and then I am now waiting for my ride to come pick me up and take me 30 minutes west outside of the city to the bus station, where I'm probably gonna be really early and I'm gonna hang out there for a little bit. This is the downstairs of the hostel. It's actually, the hostel's up on the 4th floor. This is like a cafe or something that they have on the 1st floor. It's closed right now, but it's pretty cool. I would hang out here, but there is no air. It is extremely hot. Looks like we made it to the bus stop. I have almost an hour wait with, looks like, a lot of new best friends. Better than being late, I guess. All right, I am all checked in. I've got my stickers. I've dropped off my suitcase. Now we're just waiting for the buses. I have heard that a lot of these buses are always late, so now it's just a waiting game. And there's a bunch of buses going out at the same time, or around the same time, so not everybody is going to be on my bus. When I checked in, I saw that there were only 3 other people checked in for the VIP bus, but that was like over half an hour ago, so I'm sure more people have checked in. But now I'm just trying to walk a little bit and stay on my feet so that hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight. I don't know. But it's exciting. It's pretty cool. There's lots of backpackers, but then there's like families here too, so that's pretty cool. Since this adventure took place overnight, I didn't do a good enough job explaining what was going on. After this next clip, enjoy all the voiceovers. Alright, got on the bus. It's kind of similar to one of the ones that I took earlier, but they gave us blankets. Looks like there's some water. And I doubt I'm gonna get some sleep, but I will relax for sure. After boarding, we were given a water bottle and this box of snacks. I ended up keeping them for breakfast the next day. Once everyone got on board and the air was turned on blast, we were off. We were supposed to depart at 9 p.m., but it ended up being closer to 10 when we finally pulled away. I had my expectations in check, so it didn't really matter. We drove south through the night, and I managed to get a few hours of sleep. Around 3 a.m., we pulled up to this rest stop to get out, stretch, use the facilities, and purchase any snacks. This is pretty common when overlanding in Thailand, I've come to realize. As usual, the restrooms didn't have any toilet paper, but I learned early on to carry some with me on travel days. I wasn't hungry, so I just walked in circles looking at everything. Even though I was still exhausted and ready to get back to sleep, I was amazed at where I was and what I was doing. It isn't lost on me how fortunate I am that I get to call this my life right now. After a 30-minute break, we boarded the bus again and set off for the pier. We didn't have to wait long long before we queued up to board the fast boat that would take us over to Koh Tao. I couldn't believe that it was finally happening. I was finally going to Koh Tao to start my scuba instruction like I've been dreaming about for years now. The boat reminded me of the Catalina Flyer we used to take in Southern California, but with rougher seas and a longer ride. After listening to tons of people around me getting sick and praying that I didn't become one of them, we arrived at Koh Tao. It turns out that my dive resort sends a driver to the pier for every ferry, but it was a bit of a madhouse to locate him, and to learn that you had to pay a fee to get onto the island. In all my research, I failed to learn that little fact. Thankfully, I had some cash. I located my guy, hopped into the back of a pickup truck, and we headed into town to my home for what would become a week of storms and one of the best adventures of my life.